Welcome back, my friends. Summer is in full swing over here, and we are enjoying the beautiful warm weather and the extra adventure that comes with sunshine and growing things. Looking around in wonder and watching all of nature's beauty. It's a special paintbrush that fills with different things. And of course, the garden never disappoints. I grew Billy buttons for the first time from the seed. So of course that's satisfying. And though I've been a gardener for years, we eliminated some really big trees. So I had to go from full sun gardens, or from full shade gardens to full sun gardens. So we have some flowers that I haven't seen in a long while, or at least not to the size and magnitude that they got to grow with all of the beautiful sun. I grew my trellis, had a trumpet vine and a jasmine, a miniature rose, or small rose, it's not miniature, climbing rose, and honeysuckle on it, and it was just glorious with all of its smells and scents and hidden birds and color as it unfolded. And the strawberries this year were glorious. They were one of my favorite things. I'm pretty confident that I ate my weight in those little red berries, and I think I'm gonna actually give an even bigger part of my garden over to them because it was just so easy to go out. That was the first cucumber of the year. There's been many since, and man, people talk about tomatoes that are from the store-bought tomatoes taste like disappointment, but for me it's the cucumbers. There's just nothing so fresh. That's bee balm and artichoke and echinacea, just looking so full of life and vitality and all the colors. I've been on a big painting and sketching kick, so all the different leaf textures and flower petal patterns have captured my attention and made me want to do a little bit more plein air, sitting out there and holding on to time, slowing it down. You know, time is speeding past for all of us, but every once in a while, if you can just record it and catch it and savor it, then you get this feeling that there's something bigger there. There's, I don't know, a delight to the soul, rest and reset, and just design. I think the design, we're going to be showing pictures of the beach pretty soon here, and it's the same thing. It's just like there's something big and macro and something micro that's happening at the same time. It gives you a sense of humility and tenderness, but also just that you're a part of something big and something choreographed, and you're here. You are here. And sometimes that's even with these beautiful lucifers and sunflowers that I just was watching, and you know, the different types of blooms and their different shapes and different colors and different designs and different patterns. This year was a big bulb year, so my gladiolas were a grand display, the ones that survived puppies in the spring. And it has been a year of the birds. I've managed to catch a couple hummingbirds and a sparrow, and there's actually a video at the end of when one got into the house at the beach, and I was showing it to my granddaughter. And but that's actually good too. I just sometimes think that I enjoy the work that I do, and I'm nowhere close to a workaholic. I like my rest and play too much, but every once in a while it's just so good to slow down and watch a baby bird as it's teenaging and getting into its full swing. And the beach, you know, this was an overcast Oregon-style beach day where you have gray on gray and the wind is blowing. It doesn't matter. There's just something so beautifully humbling about being next to the vast power that's restrained somehow. It has a boundary, and you know, you think about how, as many as the grains of sand. You hear quotes and sayings like that. Sometimes it's just important to be reminded of how much sand is there, and that there's a little ecosystem and design, even when it seems like there would be no room for life. There's always room for life. There's room for the individualness of the life. Yeah, it's been fun. Actually found a piece this is sea glass right there, which basically it's recycled broken glass, right? It's been pulverized or it's smooth. Yes, you can stand next to the ocean for a long time and almost feel its massiveness in your soul. And I think if you haven't had a chance to visit the beach yet, go ahead. Oregon Beach is more for admiring than swimming in, for sure. It's too cold, but it sure is pretty. Look at the they look like potato bugs to me, but I'm sure there's a reason to be grateful for them. I'm sure they have a job in the bigger scheme of things. And it's probably a gross job. We spent a couple of days with family and my brothers and their kids and their wives and my dad. My mom used to come when she was alive. And it's just a chance to slow down and catch some memories. My nephew and his wife, they're both engineers, and they've been game players forever. And they actually are trying their hand at inventing a game. So I'm going to show you that towards the end. But I took extra pictures of the ocean just so you could be in it for a second. There's something about it that's just so humbling. Yeah, there's something about it for me that's like a big hug. Like you get a big, secure hug. It's restraining and free all at the same time. And there's something special about the vastness and the glory of being by the coast and letting it work its magic. There's the game I was telling you about. And these are my grands, a couple of them. We're going to have a couple more by the end of the year. Over the years, I've documented just a little bit of my life. And, it's been 11 years, and so it's a living scrapbook of some sort. And I wouldn't want to drag everybody through all of the family albums, but this age goes so fast. I tried my hands at putting together a still life, and I have to give credit to people who do still life art. It wasn't easy. I thought it would just be plop it down there and let it look good with all the shapes and colors and textures, and it was not. I did try to paint it and draw it, and it was also not as successful. That's harder to do than you think. It makes me want to go look at some and see with a different skill, what the different skill was there. Yeah, I write the stories, and the stories are an art and a palette of sorts that takes a year to 2 years to create. And so sometimes when I do the little still life or the little painting, or I notice the morning glories like these pink and white beauties, or I just appreciate the textures that are in nature and the art that's there without any effort. It's this effortless glory. It makes me feel fueled and energized to just keep doing the steady work. I hope you will feel renewal in that, to keep doing the steady work, to see the beauty around you, whether it's in the deep gray of the clouds or the bright yellow of a flower or the sun. I mean, you can't even, which painting was it that said there was no perfect color for the sun? And here it is barely peeking through these gray clouds. And you can't see it here, but the seals kept popping their heads up and looking at me, wondering what I was observing, what I was noticing. And it was a little bit them. A little bit them, for sure. But even this, like how do you make a painting that's gray on gray on gray and have it have this much life and vitality and power? So I did appreciate the time away, the time with my family, the time seeing beauty in a different context than my own backyard, than my own thing. I appreciated getting to play with my kids and grandkids, and here's the 2 new ones about to come. They're going to be here in end of the year. And of course, my nephew, all of 18 years old, a giant child, still was practicing his flipping skills. I'm pretty sure every boy goes through that at some point. And here is that a little birdie. You're going to touch him? Say hi.
Hi.
Is that a nice birdie?
Oh, I can't get
Can you touch him? Yeah.
No.
Do you want to say bye-bye to the birdie?
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I don't like him. I'm too scared.
Like kiss him? Say mwah. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Baby bird. Nice. Birdie. Yeah, good job. Way to be gentle.
Oh.
Okay. Let's say bye-bye. We go.
Bye-bye.
We go. Watch. We go. Watch Grandma. She's going to be right here.
Did we saw the birdie inside?
Yeah.
No.
The bunny?
No.
Thank you for
Grave
coming
digger.
back and watching
Grave
another
digger.
small time capsule. Isn't that what photos and videos are? Isn't that what
There's the first
YouTube is
obstacle.
essentially? Just a chance to witness life and to hold time in your hand for just a second longer.
Oh.
We made a big track for my grandson who's really into monster
Oh,
van.
grave
It was super
digger.
fun to watch his delight in crashing this stuff over.
Oh,
And at the very
grave digger,
end
do it.
is my grandson Grayson's first words. And with that, I'll say goodbye.
Grave digger.
Until
Now the
next
last jump for grave digger. Yeah. Oh.
It has to stop and go back.
Oh, you got to do it again.
Go over that one. Go over. Good job, Grave Digger.
Good job.